Okay, so before going on to the Auburn website to show you the differences between the prices for the course, I wanted to go ahead and go over the syllabus for the Career Step course as it is from the Career Step website. So we see here it's actually called Professional Medical Coding and Billing with Applied PCS. So we have the 1 hour orientation, computer fundamentals, health information management, healthcare delivery systems, legal compliance, reimbursement methodologies, medical terminology, which is the course the module I'm actually just started. So I've actually completed all the ones we just went over. And then there's pathophysiology, anatomy and physiology, pharmacology, introduction to coding, ICD-10 coding, CPT, HCPCS coding, blocks 1 and 2, advanced ICD-10 coding, coding practicum. So this is practicing all the coding with actual medical forms, so that you can really get real practice, hands-on practice for what you'll be doing in your career. And then the final exam, and then it has the applied PCS program orientation for that, advanced pathophysiology, advanced anatomy and physiology, and there's more practice. So that's the module from Career Step. So heading over to Auburn's website. So this is, if you notice, it's not just Auburn, but it's the online. And you scroll down, you see the different programs that they use. And last but not least is Career Step. So here is the page for Career Step. Not Career Step, I'm sorry, for Auburn using the Career Step program. So let's just go ahead and look for it. Here it is. Professional Medical Coding and Billing with PCS. If you notice the price here, $3,395. So that's $100 in saving just by going with Auburn instead of just going straight through Career Step. Now you may wonder, what's the difference? I mean, it's $100 cheaper. What am I missing? Well, let's go ahead and take a look and see. So here it is, Professional Medical Coding and Billing with ICD-10, and that's with Applied PCS. So you notice it's the exact same title as the one from Career Step. And when you come through and looking at everything that's offered, it is the exact same program, but $100 cheaper because you're going through Auburn instead of going directly through Career Step. So that's nice, $100 savings just right there. Now there are some universities that may be $100 more expensive. So if it's cheaper and it's the same program, does it matter if I go through Auburn or another university or go through Career Step? Well, the biggest difference that you'll find in doing one or the other comes in the certificate that you receive once you graduate. If you go straight through Career Step, your certificate is going to say Career Step at the top. You go through a university, well, it's going to have the name of that university. Now, some of these universities, like Auburn, is accredited university. So a lot of employers, they see that that accredited university name, and they recognize it, and they say, hey, I know you got yourself a good education and possibly be a very good employee for me. And some employers may not recognize the name Career Step, and you may have to explain, oh, well, that's just the program that I went through, and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. So that's one benefit for going through school instead of going straight directly through Career Step. I'm going to hop back over here because I don't know if you noticed it, but right underneath that program was one that's a very similar title: Professional Medical Coding and Billing. But notice the price on it, $29.95. Now comparing that, to what CareerStep has, the $34.95, I mean, that's a nice difference, isn't it? Like a $500 difference. Now what's the difference between these two? Well, this one has the PCS and this one does not. And this is what I found out with going through Auburn. In these contracts that CareerStep sets up with the individual universities, there's an older contract and a newer contract. Auburn is still under the old contract, which gives them the option of offering the course with PCS or without. Now, once this contract ends, and this is how it was explained to me by the representative in the enrollment department with CareerStep, once this contract ends, they're not going to renew the option of without the PCS, applied PCS. Then it will only be available with the applied PCS. So then it'll be that $33.95 price. So right now, if you do jump in real quick with Auburn, you can get a $500 decrease in tuition. But again, that's limited because that contract is actually almost up, and CareerStep already says they are not going to renew that part of the contract, and they're going to keep it with PCS only. So I just wanted to mention that as well. And really, let's go ahead and look at the syllabus for the without the PCS, which popped up shortly there before by accident. And then we look at the curriculum. It's the exact same things: program orientation, computer fundamentals, HIM, or health information management, healthcare delivery systems, legal and compliance, reimbursement methodologies, medical terminology, pathophysiology, anatomy and physiology, pharmacology, introduction to coding, ICD-10 coding, CPT HCPCS coding blocks 1 and 2, advanced ICD-10 coding, and then coding practicum. So you still get the practice in, so the real life. And notice what it says here: apply knowledge of coding to a variety of authentic coding scenarios. So these are like actual, like medical claims basically that you'll be putting together, even though you're not submitting it to an insurance company. You're just getting the practice, and 125 hours of that. So going through with PCS training, or advanced PCS training, or applied, I believe it is, it's actually adding about 117 additional hours, for $500 more charge. Now, I've mentioned it before that I have a background in medical claims processing. So I felt that I actually already have a lot of the information that they would kind of gone over anyways. So I have already some experience in it. So I felt that with my past experience plus what I'm learning, I really didn't necessarily need the additional practice, which is basically what it was. Just a little more detail and more practice. So I still felt that going even without the applied PCS, for me personally, it just seemed like a better option. For you, it may not be. For someone else, it may not be. For somebody else, it may be. But still, that's the $500 difference in pricing. So let's see how, because I saved a total of $670. That's 500 of it. Let's see how we can save more. Now let's go back over here to the CareerStep website, and I don't know if you've heard of him, but this guy here, Dave Ramsey, he's actually a real famous guy. He wrote several books on how to budget, and if you ever get a chance to look at his information, it's pretty good. I know several people that swear by his method. Here's the point. You get an extra $100 off your tuition on top of any other promotional discounts, things like that. All you got to do is mention Dave Ramsey when you call. So again, you got to call to get this discount, and you got to mention Dave Ramsey. And if you want to take a look at some of his books about basically how to budget and save money and budget to actually get ahead in life, I would actually encourage you to take a look him up. He's very well known. A lot of people do back him. So he supports CareerStep, and by mentioning his name when you call, you get to save another $100. So that's $600 that I was able to do. So there's still the $70. Now I did mention that the $70 shipping fee is basically what's left, and I was able to get that scrapped, so that I basically had free shipping on my packages. Well, you too can get free shipping basically by when you sign up with CareerStep, you will basically put in my referral code. By putting in using my referral code, you'll get the free $70 shipping, or free shipping on your books. So you won't be charged that $70. So that's $670 you get to save. Now, one thing good also about this referral program, and if you saw my video with me opening the box, you may recognize this little booklet, and in it actually talks about the referral program. So if you do sign up with CareerStep, I would suggest signing up for the referral program, because it mentions here, we will pay you $100 for each person if 1 to 2 people enroll in a month, and they have to enroll in that same month. If 3 to 4 people enroll in that same month, you get $200, and $250 for 5 or more. Now, it's not each, that's just a base pay. Oh, I'm sorry, no, correction, that is each person. So if you get 2 people that sign up in 1 month, you're getting $200. If you get 4 people that sign up in a month, you are getting $800, and 5 or more, and then you get $250 each person. So in doing that, you can easily rack up some money and be able to use that money to pay the monthly fee, or if you pay for everything up front, then you get to keep that money on the side. So okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and then stop doing the screen share, and I'll switch back over to just the video camera as I finish with my video today, and basically just be going over my journey in the courses that I have, or in the modules that I've completed recently.